Good evening, everyone. I am Meg Patel, head boy of CPS Gatodia. Welcome you all on the FB Live of Saurabh English School. I will be moderating today's session and happy to welcome our budding writer, Miss Indrakshi Singh Chundar. She will utilize this 1 year and came up with a good idea of writing a book. This book depicts the pandemic, her feelings, her thoughts, how she managed the stress she had during COVID year. We think that many people will relate to this book and we would like to share a lot things. I hope you will enjoy the session and will gain good information about this exceptional journey.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Indrakshi Singh Chundawat. I am the author of the book called Lone Thoughts How Quarantine Has Changed How We Think. This is how it looks. And today we are going to talk about it. I am happy to know that I got this platform to let you people know about my book.
So Indrakshi, when did you think that you should write a book?
I never seriously thought of it. A COVID case was reported in my neighborhood, and I saw how everyone reacted. They were stressed, they were planning the number of times they would get out of home to get the groceries. I thought it wasn't normal. All of a sudden, instead of every day, the number of times we got out of home reduces to twice a week. I thought I should record all this, and so I wrote a book.
Okay, thank you for sharing your experience. So Indrakshi, what was the most difficult part from thinking to publishing a book?
After the writing part was done, editing was supposed to be done. I would sit in front of my manuscript, not knowing what to do to make it more interesting. And the huge problem was that I was just learning to write. I would feel so demotivated because when I read the works of other writers of my age, I would feel like I wasn't making any progress. Now, though, if I were asked to edit a piece of writing, I'd be able to do it with little effort, but it was a headache at that time. But I think that was the most important time. If it weren't for that headache, I wouldn't have edited the speeches of my friends at school. I felt happy to know that I could help them. It feels good when people praise my writing, so I think the hard work was worth it. Worth it. I love the hard work and headache if it's related to this.
Okay, then how did you feel when you got published?
Felt anxious. All of a sudden, I got a lot of attention from my neighbors, people from school, my parents, friends, and the people in my village. I was in my village for an event when I got the copies of my book. The head of the village came to know from somewhere that I had written a book, and he was just leaving from there, and he saw us and he said how good he felt to know that I wrote a book. That was the best feeling. I shot a video and my father uploaded it on social media. I was appreciated by everyone. I felt proud of myself as well as happy.
Okay, then Indrakshi, what would you like to say to the people who are planning to write a book? Anything would you like to share?
You don't need exceptional knowledge of language when you start writing a book. I am being honest. A math teacher can write a book in English, and a student majoring in psychology can write a novel too. You just need a story or a subject. The first draft, that is the first time you will write the story, will be imperfect. It will need a lot of improvement. When you will start writing, you will also get to know what sentence formation of a sentence sounds good, how many words I should use to explain the features of a place or person. One thing though is that you will have to read a lot. A lot of reading will help you. I didn't read much. Most people read hundreds of books before they start writing. All sorts of books. It's all right. I read 12 self help books and 3 novels before I started writing. And I think that was a mistake. I should have waited a little longer before I started writing. And I should have read more. And also, when you read the work of other people and then when you read your own work, you will feel inferior. The writing will seem amateurish to you, but that's all right. The person whose work you're reading was once an amateur too. Never ever think that they write better than you. You are learning, they have already passed that stage. I used to think this too. I wanted to write like Haruki Murakami and Emily Dickinson from the very beginning. But that didn't happen. It wasn't possible because I was learning, and still that doesn't mean that you're never going to write like that. If you keep practicing, you will write so well, you are going to stir souls and blow the minds, greatest of minds with your writing. So start writing a book, and everything else will follow. There should be the madness to start. The book will gradually pour itself.
Thank you, Indrakshi, for sharing your views, thoughts, and giving some wonderful tips to start writing. I hope you all are inspired from today's session, and some of you may think of writing something in your own ways. So, best wishes for the same. Here, we are ending the session. I am really grateful to the school and principal ma'am for giving us this wonderful opportunity. Goodbye and wish you a happy Navratri.